Hello everyone, and welcome back for episode 4 of my Minecraft Oneblock series, Snowblock. For today's episode, after following the platforms we built last time, I want to focus on the crop platform, and I also want to build the basement for storage for our items. I think I want to save the house. I mentioned it at the end of last episode, eventually starting the house on that platform over there, but I do want to give more time if any of you have suggestions or ideas. So I think we're gonna focus instead. I have some pretty cool ideas for this crop platform here. Like I said last time, I laid out the different rows. We're gonna have 8 different crop rows growing, no bar in between. And then I have this idea for a roof where I don't know a specific name for it, but the idea would be to have this roof that it's open air and you have these planks going across just the water rows. So you still have open sunlight access for the crops, and then if we get either hanging lights or vines, we can use that as decoration from the roof. So yeah, that is what I'm going to hope to accomplish today. So I've gone ahead and laid out the dirt we have at the moment, which clearly is not enough for this platform that I've planned. So what I'll be doing is, and the reason why I have them elevated like this, I thought about it, and given how it's a bit of a longer process to dig down and put the water in to keep it level with the platform like I did over there, I decided what to do is I'll have it slightly more elevated. We'll have this bezel using stairs that goes around the whole crop water system, and that way when I place the water in between the rows, it'll be a lot easier to do, take less time. So what I'll do now is I guess I have to head back to the Oneblock, get some more dirt, get some supplies, and we'll keep going with it. Oh, just as I was mining the Oneblock here, looks like we got our visit from our trader. Let's see what he has. Let's see, lapis. Now, lapis is interesting to me because I wonder, is there gonna be an enchanting system in this game? So I will grab some lapis just to be safe. We don't need, we still have the 2 ice blocks, right? Let me see. We do, we have 3. We do not need ice. I hope we do not mess up. We have 1 backup ice just in case. What else would I need here? I don't have a lot of cobblestone. I can't really afford more sheep. I have 2. I was looking for the second one was. Yeah, not much in the way of cobblestone at the minute. I think otherwise we're kind of good for now. So I'm just gonna get back to -1 block. I see I only have 11 more dirt. It's gonna be a bit slow getting the dirt I need. But we're just gonna pile along and eventually we'll get the dirt we need to make this crop platform. Oh, and here comes the villager again. Let's say I have this. Oh, wow. We can get a cat. I want a pet cat. Wait. Do we have enough cobble for this? I have 23, 24. Oh, I care less about the pig and azalea and interesting, but I want a pet cat. So let's see, maybe we can get this. I don't know how it's gonna take, but I really want to get that pet cat. Since it'd be cool to have one running around, and then maybe actually it's not bad for creepers either. Some of you had noted in the comments from the last episode, that there's a creeper farm pretty much where that mob platform is. That's the bulk of the mobs that spawn there, and obviously it makes it very dangerous. Since you saw that I was hesitant to go out into the mob platform with them out there, so I'm hoping with a cat that might help scare them away and make it a little easier for me. Let's see, what do we got here? 31. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. I want a cat. Give me a cat. Oh, also, yeah, we've been getting some redstone, lapis, gold as we hit this new step, which is pretty cool. Yay! Give me a cat. I want a cat. Yay! I ordered a cat. How exciting. I think I only need 1. It is quite an expensive trade. We don't need iron, really. We're starting to get iron more consistently in this current layer, which is nice. And I think otherwise, yeah, we are good, I think, for now. Oh, look! The cat's here! The cat! Woo! Hi, cat. Oh, he's scared. I'm sorry, I don't have any fish for you yet. I don't know how to get fish. I wonder if... Oh, sir, why are you sleeping? Let me sleep. Oh, so you can sleep, but I can't. Okay. A horse. Now, what do I do with a horse? I feel like I can't do much with a horse right now. There's not much. I don't have a saddle, and it's not like there's a lot of space on the platform. I'm not really sure that I need to worry about that at the minute. It is a more expensive thing. I'd be worried I'd fall off or something. Carrots, we are growing, that's fine. I might as well grab some nether wart. It's an interesting trade. I have a feeling that could be useful later. We have chicken. And we have some gold. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. What would I use a horse for? I don't know. If you guys have a interesting ideas for what maybe a horse could be useful for in this series, let me know, because I don't really know. It's usually better for fast transport, but we don't have much island to work with to begin with, so I'm not quite sure what the advantage will be here. And another thing I just remembered that I saw earlier, we now have access to making the trial caller's key. Summons a trial challenge when dropped into the void, and as you can see here, we need a copper ingot, which we have had to get some copper recently, and then a mob head or a player head. I'm not quite sure how to get those at the minute, so I don't know if there's something that the game will give us that will provide that. We don't get much in the form of weather, or we don't get too much storm weather at least, because that would be the best chance of getting a charge creeper, I guess, to get ahead. Other than that, I'm not really sure how that would work. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. It's an interesting recipe that popped up, and I think that's maybe how we summon the challenges instead of what I thought maybe we had to go explore out in the void somewhere out there for the trial chamber or something. So yeah, we'll have to see down the road how we unlock that, because that would be a fun challenge to try at some point. Ah, just in time. I just finished getting the amount of dirt I need. As you can see, my inventory is a bit of a mess at the minute. Let me make some of these. Oh, I still don't have space. That's so annoying. We definitely need that basement storage at this point. But as I was just about to place the remaining dirt, we got new trades again. What's this? Sponge. That's a fun trade. I don't know if I need sponge. Wheat seeds. Do I want more wheat seeds? Because over here, I do have some wheat I'm about to pick up, but maybe it would be worth it for the farm? Let me see. Can I quick empty out? I need to empty out some stuff here because I want to see if I can grab some more stuff from our farm and then also from the villager. I'm just going to throw random stuff all over the place. Which is not great, but as you can see, there's just no organization anymore with how much stuff we have. It's unfortunate, but we are gonna move this anyways, so I'll pick all of it up and see what our stock looks like. Yeah, we really don't have many seeds, do we? How many do we have in here? Oh, never mind, we have a stack. I don't need wheat seeds from you. Sorry, sir. Do I get a sponge? We have a cat already, we have sheep. I might as well get a sponge. I don't know if it'll be useful for later, but I'll take it. Otherwise, do we want... We have plenty of wood, I'm not worried about it. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that for now. Alright, I'm gonna place in the remaining dirt here. Now we have a full crop area ready to be organized. So like I was saying, what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to get some stairs. And I'm going to do a bit of I should have as a bezel, I guess. Now let's see what block do I want to use. I'll just use oak, I suppose. And we're just going to go around and we're going to, hope this is enough. Decorate that with some oak stairs. Very simple, nothing too crazy. Do I have enough space? I still have walking space. Okay. Might extend the platform just a little bit, seeing that I don't have that much space and I'm worried about falling off. I feel like one misstep and down I go. Oh wait, I just missed one dirt there. Oops. Okay, I'll have to go get that fixed later. Okay, let's just get this around. Being very careful not to fall off. Excellent. We have a very good spot here, I feel like. Now, before we can even put the crops in, I do need to add water. So what I will do next is I will go make the infinite water source. And I'm going to put in the water. Alrighty, so now that I have all the water in, I'm gonna do here. No, I have to hoe the ground here. I'm gonna do, I think, like I said, 2 rows of each. So right now I do have plenty of wheat. So I'm gonna start with wheat, and then we have some carrots, we have some potatoes. Was I gonna do other ones? I don't remember if there was other ones. Maybe beetroot, just to have for the composter. We will have a composter over here, so any excess crops we don't need, we can always dump to there. Mainly we'll use these crops for going forward is going to be breeding the animals to get food, and we'll save some for food for ourselves, but in general, going towards the animals. And what I'll do next, after I plant these crops, we get into more of the building of the overall area. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Which includes, I had the idea of putting trapdoors on top of the water slots, so it's easier to go across to get the crops, and then I have to worry about like stamping over the crops as I work in this general area. I think that'll be a pretty good idea. And yeah, we're just gonna get cracking on with getting this crop platform up and running, and I'll bring y'all back after we get some of this building done. And now it's time for 2 more silent movie clips. Yay! Basically, I'll just summarize what I talked about in each one, since they're both still important to include. First, I was saying how great the crop platform came out, especially how I love the hanging lanterns for the lighting, and the roof really does tie the whole project together so well. Then I went into how I wanted to sort the mess I've made in these chests with all the things that I've collected so far, into organized storage in a basement below that could eventually span the whole length and width of the platform. It would also make for a good functional space for crafting, smelting, etc. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try go down here carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Redo that. Go up for air because I forgot that water breathing is a thing. And then I'm gonna try get rid of. Oh. This is not going as planned. My hope was to get rid of these dripstone blocks that I just put in so I can get to the platform that I just tried to make with slab there. But clearly, this is a little harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm really hoping I did not die. This is very, very scary. Come on. You got this. There we go. Alright. I have the slab. And then the idea is, yeah, we're just going to expand it out. I'm going to see how many slabs I have. We're just going to go as, fill as much as we can at the moment. And then from there, we're going to work on placing in some chests, some furnaces, getting this thing up and running, and sorting all those chests up there finally. So it's a lot easier to access and find materials when I need them. Oh, just as I was taking some stuff down to the basement, here the villagers returned. Oh, a wolf. That's fascinating. The question is, I don't think I have much cobblestone. I'll give you, sir. I have 12. So that's not going to buy me a lot. How much is it for the wolf? 32. Okay, a dog would be nice. Could be another useful thing for the mob platform. Mangrove propagules would be nice too. Yeah, no, I can see stuff being useful. So what I'll do is, as I'm also putting away some stuff in the basement, I'm gonna try to get to the one block and get some more cobblestone and try to buy more things. And I'll let y'all know if I manage to get one or both things here I'm looking at. So yeah, the wolf, and I mean, probably like more than one propagule, but given it's 8 per propagule, we'll see how many I can get. That would be really helpful to have another wood type that adds another color to our palette here. But I'll show you real quick as I'm organizing down here. I made a pretty good start on the basement. I have the starting platform. You'll notice I have wood stuff, mob stuff, minerals, and other as the 4 starting chests. We'll see how they fill up as we progress in the series if I need to make more chests. And I also will, over time, expand the platform. One thing I did notice, and this was just a big dirt moment, you see there's another spruce tree there because I didn't pick up enough jungle saplings the last time I took down the jungle tree earlier in the episode, so hopefully we just get more via leaves or this guy at some point, because otherwise we may not get jungle again. Yeah, that's not great. But yeah, I'm gonna get to the one block, get to sorting, and we're just gonna keep carrying on. Yo, we got diamonds. We just leveled up another step on the one block, and this is my first diamond. I don't have space for it. Hang on. Yo, that's so cool. All right, I'm almost close to getting the wolf. Unfortunately, his rates did refresh, so the propagule is gone. But we can order a wolf. That's so exciting. I don't really need anything else at the minute because we can grow. Well, we're waiting on soul soil, I guess, to grow more nether wart. But we eventually grow that at some point. But let's go. We got a wolf. We got our first diamond. That is so cool. Getting some emeralds, and you'll notice here. Of course, that won't show me. There they go. More deep slate things now. Very fascinating. I guess it shows like as we're going maybe deeper into the mines, it's simulating that kinda. I guess. Redstone. There we go. Our second diamond. Who knows? Maybe we'll start getting some diamond tools and armor soon. That'd be really cool. Yeah, it's just that's pretty insane. We're making some great progress today, not only in building things like the crop platform over there, but the one block as well. As you can see, the progress bar has got quite a bit since the last time I updated. I'm just gonna keep mining here, get a little more, and I think actually now that I have the wolf, I'll probably go back to sorting a bit more, and hopefully soon I'll have these 3 chests moved out of here, get this stuff out of the way. We can just clean it up and get things in a much better spot than it was before before all this mess started popping up. And finally, the last chest is removed. I'll show you guys down here how it'll turn. Oh, there's some extra wood because I was cleaning up the platform. As you can see, oh, down here it's not as obvious, but up there you saw that a lot of it was cleaned up. No more function blocks, and I added some spruce and oak in to replace some of the dirt and farmland. If you look at the chests here, some wood. I'll have to organize these a little better at some point. We got wood, we got mob stuff, minerals. Glad to see some diamonds starting to flow in, as well as some emeralds, even though the villager doesn't take emeralds yet. And other, which may have to be further sorted later. We'll have to see. And then you'll notice here, I moved the composter and a chest over here. So this will store all our crop related stuff, and we can have easier access to the composter there. And then I added a chest over here for our tree related things. So right now just saplings. I don't know if apples should count in there. Maybe I'll move the apples back into that one. I hadn't thought about that. And I also did think maybe I need a food chest somewhere at some point. So Like I said, the other is probably going to probably split to other categories down the line, but for now I just kind of threw whatever that fit in those 3 general categories they had into that chest over there. And I think with my items all sorted, that will be a good stopping point for today. We got a lot done between the crop platform, which was really good. Hi, Mr. Villager, how can I help you? And then the basement below. It's looking so much better in this metal platform. Next time we'll definitely have to work on finishing off the last few wood bits on the main platform, moving the animals. As I said, I want to still include them on the main platform, so we'll likely move them to either separate corners or one corner. We'll see how that works out. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I wanted to wait on starting my house because I'm still looking for any suggestions or ideas. So if you have any, leave it down in the comments below, because I think next episode we will start cracking down on the house platform behind me. But yeah, if you liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Looking forward to more as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.